I don't think it'll probably kick in until maybe after the game, but I mean at this stage I haven't really thought a great deal about it. There's been a few players I've played with that have played 200 games, and it's obviously a fantastic milestone. I mean, when you're involved in it, you've got other things to worry about. So it's something I'll probably look back on maybe after the game, or after my career even, just to appreciate what I've been through and what I've done. I mean, when I got drafted from Bendigo as a 17-year-old kid, I was just happy to play a game, and 10 years later to play 200 games at the one club's obviously fantastic, and I hope to finish my career here as well. Well, there's been a few. I think probably Brisbane's midfield, and there was obviously Michael Voss, Lappin, Black and Power that were going through that midfield in the early 2000s, and I was a young kid coming through, and to see them go about their business was the hardest. And they used to beat us by 10 goals easy every time we played them, so they were probably my toughest opponents. I sort of have good and bad ones. I mean, winning prelims are pretty big, and we've had a couple of really close finals wins. I think the 2005, the first final against Adelaide, we played them at Adelaide, and Robert Harvey had a fantastic game and we won that, so that was a really big game. There's been a lot of good wins. Interstate wins are always fantastic. I mean, travelling to Perth, a 4-hour flight, a hostile crowd, and being able to get a win and then come back home as a team is always a really good feeling. So there's a lot of ups, but there's also a lot of downs, unfortunately. Obviously family are a big one, coming from Bendigo, and mum and dad still live in Bendigo. Coaches, I had Grant Thomas when I first came here, and obviously now Ross Lyon. They both had huge impacts on my career, and probably the other one's the teammates. I mean, it is a team game, and coming into the club there was about 6 of us drafted my year, and we grew up together, and we sort of come through, and now also including like Nick Rewalt, Justin Gazitsky, there's Brendan Goddard, who's a year younger. There's been a core of us that have been able to come through, so they've always had impacts and been support throughout my career. I saw this the other day. We played Fremantle down in Tassie, and there was the siren that went and wasn't heard, and I saw footage of it the other day with Lenny Hayes abusing. I think it was Chris Connolly who was the Fremantle coach. I remember that being quite enjoyable to look back on. I mean, every game there's something funny that happens, and it's often a really good feeling in the rooms after a game, being able to laugh about something that happened throughout the game, whether it be an umpiring decision or one of the boys stuffing up, missing an easy goal or tripping over, whatever it may be. There's often good times, and I mean that's what footy clubs are about enjoying your mates' company, and then having a good effort on the weekend. So I mean, 10 years goes very quick, but it's always been enjoyable. I love football and I love the footy club, so it goes quick though.